owner-operators out of Florida, there's a couple things that you need to consider before you jump in or before you make that step.
All right, so basically one of the most important things is Florida, for the most part, is not very good state for a freight coming out, but it is amazing state for a freight coming in.
Here we go. So I guess this video can be twofold, right? It's going to also speak to the guys that are looking to move to Florida and retire by the boat or kind of come to the Sunshine State. So coming to Florida, your rates are going to change drastically than your home state, unless you live in Colorado.
But it's how you look at it. It's just like Colorado. Going into Colorado, you're going to get paid really, really good. Coming out of Colorado,
not so good.
Not so good. Florida, coming out of Florida, your rates are probably going to be less than ideal. Coming into Florida, that's a payday. That's why you want to position yourself strategically to take advantage of that. Even some of the glorified places like Chicago. For the most part, coming out of Chicago, the rates are good. Coming into Chicago, rates are crap.
Well, you know what? Jersey's probably going to be the same thing. But the major difference, guys, Jersey's about this big, so you can actually get out of the state and still be in a good spot. Florida's pretty big, man. If you go too deep into Florida and you way by Miami.
Yeah, but Miami is Cuba, so. Miami is Cuba, so that doesn't count. But we're talking about real Florida, like Lakeland, for example.
Yeah, where are we at?
All right, so one thing that you need to consider, consistency and stability. If you are Florida-based owner-operator, don't be wasting another day, another hour to get extra 5 cents per mile just to get out of Florida, because you're going to make all your money out there. So on Monday, you want to take the best load. What is the best load? That is going to take you with least headaches, with the least effort, to the best possible spot from which you can start making money. And if rate coming out of Florida bothers you a little bit too much, try not to pay attention to that too much and focus more on the load coming into the Florida.
You know, and it's important you're talking about this because I actually just got off a recruiting call with this. There's another way to look at it. Regardless of which way I think is more successful, it doesn't really matter. Just two ways to do this. You got guys that deadhead out. Now, they deadhead out on a Sunday night, so they can be at pickup, Georgia or Alabama, wherever, on Monday morning. Some guys like leaving loaded. Some guys will go empty. I'm just saying either way is right. If you're just getting out, you got to get out on that Monday.
You got to get out at that Monday. You got to take advantage of every day. You got to put in at least 5 days. And at that point, if you do that, Florida is no different than any other state when it comes down to making money and living in the sunshine, best fishing in the world, best diving in the world, palm trees, the whole 9 yards. Chicago doesn't have none of that.
Neither does Jersey, man. So come on down. We're open for business.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon.